Okay, we're filming. All right, today is Thursday, July 2nd, and we are going to do our intuitive energetic forecast for the weekend. And I am in with Annie, Honey, and Delilah, who are, interestingly enough, they're not in here with us, but they're kind of in a semicircle, which they don't usually do, so it feels like they're supporting us from that distance out there. So we're going to get three wise women behind us in what we read for this weekend. All right, so the first card that we're going to draw is kind of our anchor, and it will help see getting a read on what's happening now, the energetic element that if we pay a little attention to will help bring in what the rest of the cards share. All right, so our first card is commitment. Step out of indecision. So, you know, there's a whole lot of, kind of energetic upheaval, or there's some chaos around right now because there's a big validation from the horses. You know, there's a lot of things changing, and we have a full moon coming up this weekend too, which is a great opportunity to release what is no longer working for us and embrace something new. So kind of, I think, commitment, stepping out of the indecision of not knowing which way to go. And that doesn't always have to be excruciating or hard. Making it a little bit lighter and following that sense of ease and what feels good, I think will help us be able to follow our heart more than be dictated by our head, which can happen sometimes. All right, so our second card is going to be something that we can either allow more of release. If we pay attention to this element, it will help lead us into the next one. And this card is social media, which your guides will create the strategy. Here comes Honey. I think she's getting a drink, but that would make sense. Honey has to be one of the most easygoing horses that we have. And she goes with the flow a lot, in that if one of the horses that are a little more dominant choose to assert some of that dominance, she's just like, okay, whatever, backs off, does something else. She doesn't get dramatic about it. She just kind of goes with the flow. So basically, if we follow our heart, our guides or our intuition will help create the strategy to get where we want to go. And our third card is going to help us know where we're heading. What can be if we commit and let our guides, our intuition lead us. Honey's coming up to the camera. Ooh, be careful from the back side. Hey, do you want to come this way and pick a card? Would you like to pick one? See what I have? No. She just wants to check out what's going on. Hey, Honey. Hey, come here. Come over here a minute. Want to see what's going on? I know she's very curious. It would be pretty cool. Oh, she's... The last card is branding. It's about being the unique snowflake that we are. And once again, here is Honey, being incredibly unique, hopefully not dumping everything on the ground. But I think, you know, hello, my dear. She She is a great example of just being who you are without having to make a big deal about it, without feeling like you have to be forceful in your presentation, yet grounded enough to hold your own. And so I think that's one of the great lessons that Honey can share with us, is having a sense of curiosity, levity, but not letting that pull you off your base of who you are, what you believe in, and what you stand for. You can't see me? Okay. Can you see me now? All right. Well, I guess that's because Honey was the most important teacher right now. So, really, you know, this weekend also, it would be a great time to kind of bring into your awareness the things that are adding energy and value to your life, and those things that are draining some of the energy. And you could make lists if you would like, but I think sometimes just bringing that into our awareness with, you know, this being the full moon and some other kind of cosmic and planetary things that are happening, that will set it up so some of these things, yes, Delilah agrees, some of these things just kind of start to manifest on their own. So, I'm sorry. Delilah's just deciding if she wants to be vested or not. Do you want to be visible on camera? Oh, maybe not. So this is also Independence Day. So this might be a great opportunity for us to feel like we're breaking free from some of those things where we can feel like we're held captive energetically. So I hope you have a wonderful and light weekend and are able to spend some time bringing into your awareness and calling into your life more of those things. You can get that, sweetie, that make you happy and fun as Delilah plays in the water. So have a great weekend.